All right. Hello. Go on here. See if anybody comes up or not. Is anybody out there? Doesn't look like got anybody home yet other than me. Alright, we'll wait a few minutes, see what happens. If nothing else, we'll call it a good test. So we can stretch that out a little bit there. A little bit there. There we go. Well, let's see if we can get somebody up here. Where is Steve? Steve. Where are you, Steve? Let's find Steve. Alright, we'll see if Steve shows up. I don't see anybody else here, so guess that's the way it goes. 2 minutes. Oh, it says say 2 watching. Not used to this, so if you are watching, do me a favor and comment in the chat so I can see how that works. Let's see if we can get a couple more people up and maybe we'll got some stuff to unbox. Let me know how the audio is. Alright. Feel like I should be playing the Jeopardy music or something. Of course, the cat wants to come in now. Awesome. So, says there's 2 watching. Anybody out there? Alright, well, we'll give this a few more minutes. Let's see if anybody's home. Oh, that good that somebody dropped. Ah, Jason. Jason, how's it going, buddy? How's the audio on this? Got a little bit of a lag, so I'm not sure. I know, not very exciting. How's your Sunday going? I think I have a pretty good delay. Oh, a little loud. We can fix that. No problem. Let's see. Yeah, I should throw the line 6 in here. See how that sounds, but that'd probably be way too loud. We'll try that. Let me know if that's a little bit better. I can turn it down a little more even. We'll try and go about there. Hold on, there we go. Not sure what a good level is. Cool. Oh yeah, you got that new Kramer. Nice. The I did look at those, and I'm saving for another Les Paul right now, so that is gonna have to wait, I think. Um, but gotta say that is an awesome deal. But I can see that this thing just keeps spiking like it's moving on its own. There we go. You gotta move the mouse away from there. Um, Definitely a good deal. Keeps creeping up on me. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal, man. I did look at that. The I think if I wanted one of those though, I would want white, and I did not see those in the vintage models. But because you got to have the real licensed Floyd and the Seymour Duncan, so definitely uh, at that price though, you can't beat that. I mean, the pickups are $200 and the bridge is at least $100, so uh, definitely a good price on that. Um, if you, let's see, hold on. Oh, I guess it's got about a minute delay on the messages. I think that's what that means. I'm still learning, bud. So maybe just talking to you. um, real quick, let me grab my Kramer and show you my Kramer. So don't go anywhere. So I had everything put away because of the hurricane. Wasn't sure if I was going to need to throw everything in the car real quick. You know how that goes. So this is my 80s Night Swan. Just got to figure out where the camera actually goes. Goes opposite there. All original. Got that reverse headstock there. Nice bit of you kind of see the flame in the neck. The necks were made by Warmoth. I believe the bodies were ESP. Uh, Got the real Floyd on there. 2 Seymour Duncan pickups, single volume. That's it. Very simple. Definitely thin. You can see that how thin that neck is. It freaking is awesome. But I've had this since it was new, and the only thing wrong with it is, hey Gary, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? The only thing that's wrong, in case you didn't see that, Gary, is showing off my 80s Kramer Night Swan. The only thing wrong with it is I traded my Beretta, which was an original with the banana headstock, for this. So I guess if that's the only thing that's wrong with it. At the time, I should have kept both of them. So it's one of those things that, we've all had those get away from us, I think. Oh, I'm out of stands. I just pulled that out of the case. Jason was saying he was playing his Kramer. He's got I think that's a vintage Pacer, if I remember right. Isn't it? I think that's right, Jason. But that's definitely a Shred guitar for sure. So, well, it looks like there's only going to be a couple of us. So I'm going to open this stuff up anyway. So I had a couple things. I'll do that. This is from my buddy Ben Coombs. Not sure where he's at. And this morning, I'm sure Pete Thorne's probably going to be going live. I was watching for Hack. I didn't see him anywhere. So we will do the obligatory flick of the knife here. So I've been trying to do this for a good week or so, maybe even longer. All right, so we have a bunch of stuff from Ben here. The big thing being the mag slide. I just posted he was going live at 3 p.m. Awesome. I'll be done by then for sure. All right, so this is the big reveal here. And figure out how to open it. All right, I don't want to rip the box. Come on. Ah, gotta be. Look at that. Ooh, titanium. And there's part of the problem is my big fingers. That's all you get, because that's about all I can do. So, a little bit. Nice little slide there. And bag of other goodies. Was hoping he was gonna throw in, oh, there's a gravity pick. Never had those. Oh, thank you. I'll pull that back up in a minute. Rev, some nice, was hoping he was gonna throw one of those Hetfield picks in there. Oh, Nerd Halen. Electro Harmonics, Premier Guitar. Oh, something with a little grips to it. That is, oh, more. It's got some nice, you're not going to be able to see those. Oh, I guess you can. Oh. Now I just dropped it and lost it on my keyboard. All right. I guess maybe next time I will try and do a little bit better promo, but I was just wanting to try this out and make sure everything was going to work. And maybe I'll schedule some stuff. I guess that's a rev pin, which I've got that in my Line 6 Stomp. So that was from Ben. That was from a couple weeks ago. Here, I'll bring this back up. So this is my 2018 Les Paul Classic. It's got the P90s on it, rosewood fretboard, regular tuners. It's got the natural back, which I love because you can see all the wood grain in there. I've got the pick guard off of it right now. It has a plain black one. I think if you follow me on Instagram, I know, I know. I will say that I saw it on Tone King. I think he had it first. And when I saw that thing, I was like, wow. And I went into the local Guitar Center, and they actually were on clearance because the 2019s were coming out. So I got a smoking deal on it. It was out the door with tax and everything at like $1,200. It was actually just a little bit under that. So I couldn't pass that up. It was like half price basically. So a couple other things I got. I was going to, let's see, yeah, those are there. One other thing here. So I've been needing to do a little bit of fretwork on my work guitar, which is an old Hondo. I actually keep it in my toolbox at work. So the top drawer of my toolbox is dedicated to sheet metal tools and a toolbox and a guitar. So I've been looking for a fret file. I got a couple frets on there I need to crown. So I picked up from, it's actually a local place, but essentially it is fret file for crowning. So the underneath the sandpaper there is just a little U shape, and you can work the frets on it. The paper just kind of rolls as you work the fret over. I don't know if you can see this or not. So, but anyway, that, and I needed some feeler gauges. Got to fix up a nut a little bit. So these come in handy for getting the spacing right under the string. I know, everybody's got that guitar. So anyway, nothing too exciting, but tools are always good to have. And let's see, we can get rid of that. And I had one more package show up, and I think this was definitely nothing overly exciting. Get used to keeping things in the camera frame because that's not easy. Oh, hey R2, how's it going, buddy? I'm just doing a quick little unboxing. I'll do a recap here, but so I needed to replace the cables on my in-ears, and these have the little, I don't know if you can see those. Yep, the little 2-pin plug there. Mine are a little bit older. They don't have the single coaxial, but these are the same ones that the local company charges $20 for. I got 2 of them for under 10. I just had to wait a few weeks for them. But when you use them all the time, the problem is the little prongs have a tendency to break off. So let's see. This was the other thing I opened earlier, R2, was MagSlide. Got that from Ben, buddy Ben Coombs. And so that was about that. And what else? I think that was about it. I wanted to keep this a little short. I guess Jason said that Hack was going on in a little bit, so I definitely didn't want to compete with that, and certainly don't want to try and compete with Pete Thorne because that won't work out well. So, well, it says there's 6 people watching now, and this was the R2. Just so you know, this was the one Jason said everybody's got that guitar. Well, yeah, I got it too. So I've had mine for a little bit longer than a lot of people have. Oh, show R2 the Kramer. Oh yes, of course. Absolutely. Hold on. All right, R2. So that right there, you can appreciate. I'll back that up a little bit, get that out of the frame. So this is my original. Yeah, I'm probably going to put that back on, but that is my original 80s Kramer. That is a real German Floyd there. Seymour Duncan pickups, single volume, 24 frets, thin neck. Got the reverse headstock. So I'm sure if anybody can appreciate that, you can. I saw your you can play this. Yeah, I can't play that, so. So this is an 80s. I want to say I think I got it brand new. They came out, I believe, in '86. I saw Vivian Campbell. He did a. He was touring with Night Whitesnake, and he did a clinic at what used to be Thoroughbred Music. It's now Sam Ash, and he unveiled this his signature guitar. So when I saw that, I was like, wow. Played one. You couldn't get. There was no way to get the lightning bolt one. Was the most desirable, I think. And that one was you couldn't even they couldn't even get it in. They were pretty much an independent store, so it was not. I guess there really weren't that many chains back then either, but wasn't one of those things that was just gonna show up. So I put this one on layaway, and I have had it ever since. Nice, thin, very lightweight. It's got great balance. The back of the neck, you can see these were made by Warmoth. Actually, I am in just north of Tampa, Gary. Um, Land O'Lakes, technically. So I say Tampa. It's everybody knows where that is, more or less. Todd Flowers is in Sarasota, and same thing. He's Palmetto, but everybody knows where Sarasota is. Uh, so that was it. I just wanted to do some goodies, little test, see how everything was going to work out. And yeah, what's the. Oh, that was my buddy Steve, who got the Les Paul as well. He bought Brian Stewart's. So guitars back in the 80s. I'm an idiot. I don't know why they would say that. I don't know why they were asking to. That's kind of weird. But yeah, um, like I said, I had traded Beretta for the Night Swan, and really needed to keep both of them. But you know, life goes on. You have kids, and some other things become priorities. And now the kids are gone, so different things are priorities. So, all right. I think that's about it, guys. I'm going to wrap this up now. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Um, I'm going to try and be a little more organized on some stuff and do some things, but I just wanted to do a quick unboxing anyway and run a test and see how this works out. So, let's see, Jason Gary R2, thanks for tuning in, guys. Says there's 6 watching, so whoever else is out there, thanks for tuning in. And don't forget, Hack is going to be on in a little bit, so check him out. And I'd be surprised if Pete Thorne. Oh, and in case you're not subscribed to Mike at China Guitar Skeptic, he has a 10 p.m. UK live tonight, and he is, I think that's 5 our time, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's 5 hours difference right now. And you guys take it easy, and we'll catch you in the chats. See ya. Oh.